Mike Tyson has allegedly described Diddy's infamous freak-off parties as being on a whole different level. The term freak-off has long been associated with Diddy's events, known for their wild and anything-goes atmosphere. However, according to unverified internet theories, Tyson's comments suggest something even more shocking. Rumors claim that Tyson allegedly witnessed Diddy engaging in behavior most wouldn't expect, particularly involving men in ways that might surprise people. Tyson, known for his blunt and straightforward nature, doesn't usually shy away from controversial topics. So when it's rumored that he hinted at witnessing something unusual, people tend to pay attention. Allegedly, Tyson has shared stories about attending one of Diddy's notorious parties, where he supposedly saw Diddy in highly compromising situations. These weren't just parties where people were drinking, dancing, and having fun. According to these alleged stories, things got far wilder. Tyson is rumored to have implied that Diddy was involved in activities with other men, crossing boundaries that most wouldn't expect to be crossed at a high-profile event of this nature. Keep in mind that these claims are based on unverified rumors circulating online. While Mike Tyson hasn't officially confirmed anything, rumors have circulated about him hinting at seeing unexpected behavior at one of Diddy's infamous freak-off parties, particularly involving other men. Tyson, known for his bluntness, has a reputation that makes people take notice when he allegedly makes such suggestions. Though there's no official confirmation, these rumors have been enough for many to start speculating. Then there's 50 Cent, who has thrown shade at Diddy for years. A larger-than-life figure who thrives on controversy, 50 Cent has a habit of calling people out, especially in the entertainment industry.
50 Cent explains why he doesn't go to Diddy's parties. Ninjas hug you from the front and the back at the same time. F you talking about? This ain't my kind of party. So 50 Cent reveals why he doesn't go to Diddy's parties. I know he busy as F, but a 50 podcast would go stupid. Y'all notice Diddy been quiet ever since Keepy D got picked up. 50 the realest ninja. He never gave a F about them ninjas. 50 Cent, Denzel Washington, and Samuel L. Jackson, not with none of that ish. He really dissing Lil Baby for that sandwich hug at Michael Rubin's all-white party. If you know, you know. 50 probably the only real ninja left in the industry. I ain't never seen a ninja aggressively more GAY than Diddy. He like an LGBTQ pit bull. My boy literally doesn't care what comes out his mouth. 50 said, the F you wanna take me shopping for? I would for sure go see a 50 stand up. Tap in with your boy.
Now, Fifth, when you continuously call Puff gay, does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. I said.
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January 9th.
That's why he says things. He doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he says something fabulous and he goes, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party. What is he talking about?
Incense is going off.
When people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. I get uncomfortable. Like he said something to me one time, a long time ago. At Chris Lighty's wedding, he told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out of no, take me. That's what a guy says to a girl. He said something to me one time, a long time ago. At Chris Lighty's wedding, he told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out of no, take me. That's what a guy says to a girl.
I asked 50 about that, and he said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping.
Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes. What? I'm a nice guy.
Yo, why are you and 50?
Hey, yo.
Why y'all not?
Hey, yo, I don't have no beef with
I don't know why.
With Fifth. He loves me. He loves me.
Do y'all really
can't
have
see
a
it?
beef?
I mean, y'all can't see it.
No, we can't see
Y'all
it,
can't
man.
see that he loves me?
But see,
You really, hold on, you really think that's hate? When you really break it down, you've been out here a long time. You know he loves me.
I don't think he like you.
You know he loves me.
I don't think he like you.
Okay.
Then there's 50 Cent, who has thrown shade at Diddy for years. A larger-than-life figure who thrives on controversy, 50 Cent has a habit of calling people out, especially in the entertainment industry. He's made several indirect but pointed comments about Diddy's personal life and these notorious parties. One particular incident that got people buzzing was when 50 posted a video laughing and seemingly referencing Diddy's parties. The combination of 50's humor and the ongoing speculation added fuel to the fire, further pushing the narrative about what really happens at these exclusive gatherings. 50 Cent has often hinted at wild stories surrounding Diddy's infamous freak-off parties. In a video, he shook his head and shared some of the outrageous things he'd heard or possibly seen at these events. While he didn't directly name Diddy, the context made it clear who he was talking about. What really got people talking was 50's suggestion that these parties involved unexpected behavior between men far beyond typical celebrity gatherings. 50 Cent has dropped several hints in interviews and on social media, suggesting there's more to Diddy's parties than most people know. Rumors suggest that these exclusive, invite-only events attract celebrities, athletes, models, and high-powered executives. The parties are known for their anything-goes atmosphere, but it's the alleged rules that guests have to follow that set them apart. According to the stories, attendees are expected to fully embrace the party's wild nature and keep the details secret from the outside world. Guests at Diddy's parties are reportedly required to leave their phones at the door, ensuring that nothing gets recorded or posted online. This level of secrecy has fueled speculation about what could be happening inside that necessitates such tight security. Rumors suggest that these gatherings aren't merely about having fun, but involve indulging in fantasies and desires that attendees may not feel comfortable expressing in public. Whispers claim that the parties include various sexual activities, particularly behaviors between men that some high-profile attendees would prefer to keep hidden. Allegedly, Diddy is not just the host, but an active participant in these surprising activities. However, it's important to clarify that Diddy has never publicly addressed these rumors, and everything discussed here remains just that: rumors.
And I thought KVD was telling the truth. You know, I felt that he had nothing to lie about. You know, he hadn't. He's the big player. He has nothing to lie about.
Oh, so you met Tyson before the shooting incident?
Yeah.
What about after?
I ain't seen him since. I see. How you gonna lie? I seen him at the mall. He was with Jerome Williams, his bodyguard from Long Beach. And I know Jerome. I know he gonna say it loud. Keep it in. And he was about 15 dudes. I think just go the other way. You know what I'm saying?
After Pac got killed, Puffy gave Zip $1 million that was supposed to be handed over, and Zip ended up keeping it. That was probably the best thing that could have ever happened to Puffy. By Zip stealing the money, now Puffy isn't connected to that shit. Or else it would have been like a murder for hire or something, you know what I'm saying?
The FBI said just Zip.
So the FBI told you the
said he
same
was a
thing.
dirty motherfucker.
Back in the day, I used to work for the Harlem Madam. The Harlem Madam was this young lady who would go to clubs, and girls who was looking to make extra money for being escorts, she would hire them to do work for them. You know what I mean? So this one particular time, I had actually, when KG from Naughty by Nature, his brother had came home from college, and y'all know what college I'm talking about. I took a few girls to his party. You understand? So the same woman that I worked for, she had to take two girls had to go to Mike Tyson on 57th Street. Mike Tyson had a condominium down, I think it was 57th Street. And I took the two girls down there. This was a long time. This was in the 90s, early part, the mid 90s or something like that, when Mike Tyson was the man. So I wanted them to, I had this Tyson shirt in my truck and I wanted them to sign it, but I was like, yo, that shit would be professional or nothing like that. But I was a fan of Mike Tyson. I had a situation in a club before when he was trying to talk to a girl named April, and April was my friend and I was with her. So then, I knew of Mike Tyson, but this is way before Zip had got involved with him. So I'm sitting there and I take the two girls down there. So they go upstairs and everything. I wanted so bad to tell them, yo, give me his autograph, give me Tyson's autograph. You understand? Because like I told you, this one Tyson was the man, everybody, he represented New York to the fullest. So they go upstairs. So it was about 15, 20 minutes later, the one girl came back downstairs. And I said, what happened? She was like, nothing. I said, yo, I thought he wanted two girls. I said, I knew he couldn't handle two girls, but why he wanted two girls? He had other people up there. She said, no, it was just him. And I was like, yeah? I said, what happened? She said, he gave each one of us $1,500. And he said, yo, Gene, he just tore into that girl like crazy, like an animal. I was like, yeah? He said, yo. And I know this is a family program, and I know some children may be watching. He said, I wasn't gonna let him do my pussy like she was doing. So I told him I wasn't feeling good and I gave him his money back and I was leaving. He said, nah, just keep $1,000 and thank you.
Is the guy that, he's the guy that was doing the investigation on Tupac.
Yeah,
and Biggie.
I remember this.
Okay, so
they had a little television show about this.
Yes, you're right, absolutely. And he was known as the multi-law enforcement task force that investigated the murders of rap stars Tupac and Biggie. That's the Wikipedia story about him, right? So I said, so who was really behind this? So in the video, when I interview him, you know how somebody's trying to arrest him? Like if you've seen the movie American Gangster and they got these pictures. Is this the guy at the top? Is this the guy? So I have 50 different pictures with magnets and he's putting these things up on, if you go to the video, you'll see how I set it up. Put Great Kidding by David. And I said, who is really the guy behind it? He says, well, we first thought it was this, then we first thought it was that, and we first thought it was this. And everything's going, then at the end, the conclusion after multiple conversations with him and different people, it came down to Biggie. And to me, there's so many right there, if you can just zoom in, that's the way we had it. So we're kind of going back and forth to see who was behind the guys that killed Biggie, Tupac, Easy. I'm a hip hop guy. I grew up to all this stuff with NWA. This is my, Straight Outta Compton was a movie I watched God knows how many times because I listened to all of that stuff. I'm an LA kid. So why is it that so many people in music and Hollywood fear this guy, Diddy, as if he's untouchable, and even the...
Well, Sugar Diddy.
Diddy, Diddy, not Suge.
You said Biggie, but you meant.
I'm sorry, I meant to say Diddy, not Biggie.
Well,
Diddy.
if you punch in on the picture here, you see Diddy, you see Suge Knight, and then a lot of their cohorts down there, but Tupac and Biggie at the top, as you were, Pat.
Yeah. So what is it? I mean, everybody's in there. So what is it with Diddy that so many? T.I. called him out. 50 Cent said one time on Charlamagne God's podcast, Breakfast Club. He says one time Diddy said, hey, let me go buy you some clothes. Let me take you shopping. He's like, well, you want to take me shopping? What are you talking about? So T.I. called him out. 50 called him out. But some people are afraid. What do you know about? Because some people are talking about there's Diddy involvement with Jamie and something happened because he was calling him out for some of the parties he was putting up. Is there anything you have opinions on Diddy? Have you had any experiences with Diddy?
No, just I knew him for a long time.
Got it. And with you, he was chill. He was good. He was
awesome guy.
Yeah.
I knew him before he was Diddy. And I knew him for a long time. When I first became champ, I knew him. I remember him. He used to have crates when he used to have my after parties and stuff. Also when they were throwing parties. I remember
This
him.
is when he was the CEO founder of Bad Boy.
No, I don't
Big
think
Hit.
he was Bad Boy yet. No, he wasn't him. Damon Dash and all those guys. They weren't on yet. I was like the first street guy that really got on. You know, I'm talking about the guy doing crime in the streets that became a television guy, and everyone knew he was a celebrity, had fancy cars. I was the first.
This is all in Brooklyn.
I'm the first of our generation of that crew. You know, the street hustlers that really blew up like that.
And you guys all knew each other.
Yeah,
It's the same era.
Listen, this young lady that worked for my company, and she started saying names to people I remember when I was 11, 12 years old. And it baffles me that you think you got away from these people. You'll never see them again. You knew them when you were at the worst of your level or heard about them. And you're not the only one God had his hand on. These guys made them successful too. And just to know them and see them at this level of the game is just mind-boggling. I mean, it's really, you're almost like proud in a way when you see them. You know what they experienced in life. And now they became respectable citizens.
I guess it's how you're in a class of 82 or class of 90, whatever. You're all coming up. You kind of seen who made it from your class. I guess that's how to see it when you're coming up from the streets.
Yeah.
At the same era. Who else were the guys that during that time that made it big out of all of you?
Listen, there were some rappers that people didn't know about that made it real big, and not just from rapping, but from writing. And it's just, listen, I come from Brownsville, Brooklyn, very competitive. You know, normally either you succeed, probably 60% of the people don't have their high school diploma. It might be more, but it's just a school, it's just a neighborhood for people that normally fail. Just a failing. If you don't have sports, you're not a lawyer or whatever, you're not gonna make it, you're not gonna do well. You know, it's very competitive, very dog eat dog. People who are your friends at one time, next thing you know, they turned on you. Come over to the house, I need to do something for me, man. Or they go over your house and they kill you and rob your house for your drugs and stuff. These are people you was in the sandbox with. When the drug game,
Michael Francis is nodding over here because he knows this.
When the drug game started in the early 80s, you know, when that started, the people that you were robbing with, your friends with and everything, next thing you know, you got different gangs and you're shooting. All these gangs, we all grew up together. All the people in his gang, all the people in the gang over here, some of them are related, and now they're killing each other. We were all friends, we grew up together, we used to rob and steal together, go to shopping together with the robbing money, smoke our weed, drinking together when we were kids. And next thing you know, I went over to my house after I'm doing good in this boxing stuff. I wasn't champion, but almost. I was making money. So somebody gets shot, I go to the hospital to see him, and then somebody else got killed, so I go to the funeral to see him, but the guy that went to the hospital is the guy that killed my friend I'm going to the funeral for. Yeah, I'm sure you understand. I'm at my friend, I'm crying that my friend is in this hospital, he's shot, and next thing you know, I'm going to my friend's funeral, but he shot my friend. It's crazy, right?